think one of the things that I personally had to know, had to get in my head, it was I knew like I have to be realistic with myself. I have to be realistic with myself because when I left home and totally like I'm totally leaving everything that I know behind and going to a new place without knowing that it's gonna happen, and without knowing like if this is gonna work out, then I knew like I gotta be realistic with myself. Now I wanted to be an artist because that's all I've always been throughout my young life. I've always been an artist. I've always been a creator. I've always been a person in within the arts of something. So me leaving home was not like, yo, I'm throwing my art out the door. I just had to figure out how I was gonna do it. How was I gonna be able to still continue to be an artist, to be a person that's creating stuff? And I just started figuring that out. And how I'm gonna figure that out, I don't know, but I'm gonna try. And I understand that at this point I have no one to work with. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that working alone is not easy. Working alone is hard because you're the only one pushing yourself. You're the only one telling yourself, yo, we gotta go, we gotta shoot, we gotta get up at 6, we gotta go this place, we got these clips to collect. You're the only one doing that. You don't really have a team or anybody around you who's calling you and telling you, yo, let's go, let's get this going. It's a hard journey, and it's something that I have to be realistic about. I have to know like, is this possible or is this impossible? And once I can come to terms with the truth about those situations, is it possible for you to do this or it's impossible for you to do this? Once I come to terms with that, I know like anything is possible. I just don't want to be delusional about what's going on or where I'm trying to go with what I'm doing. Like, if I'm explaining to somebody right now that I'm doing music as a person who's in his 40s, I don't want that person to think I'm dreaming and I'm crazy to be thinking like that. I want that person to think like, yo, he knows what he's talking about and it looks like he's actually doing it. And that's the important thing about it. So that's how I roll and that's how I make it happen. And that's why I know that when it comes to this right here, others are playing, but I'm not. I'm serious about this. I'm not playing around. I'm really working hard to get where I want to go.